Hey guys, it's LEGO Boy Z3. Today I'm going to be unboxing and trying out the Cubicle's newest lubricant, Lubicle Black. So like I said, in here is the newest lubricant from the Cubicle. It's called Lubicle Black, and it's actually not a piece lube, it's actually a lube for the core of a cube. So you're going to use it in the screws and springs, the hardware, and not the actual pieces. Despite that, it's supposed to be really good for the puzzle. It's supposed to last long enough to outlast the puzzle, and it's supposed to just help the turning in a way that you wouldn't really expect a core lube to do. So inside of here we have some stickers, of course, we have a little receipt, and we have their business card here just like usual, and here are some stickers that I ordered. I did buy all of these stickers as well as this lubricant myself. So yeah, just looks like some stickers from my GAN Air as well as some other couple cubes. Anyway, onto the actual lubricant now here. You might be wondering why there are some random plastic gloves inside of this little thing, but these aren't just normal plastic gloves. These are Cubicle premium plastic gloves. Anyway, this says read before use. So you can pause and read out that if you really want to. Basically, it's just saying that you should lubricate it as you would normally lubricate the core of a cube. Also, the reason for the gloves, as it says on there, is that it pretty much stains anything, including your hands. But anyway, I think I'm just going to live dangerously and try and do without the gloves. We'll see if that was a terrible idea, but I think I'll be alright. Anyway, I have a cube here. This is just a normal Chi sail. It doesn't turn very well. I haven't really done anything to it. The core, of course, is not lubed at all. It just feels very dry on the inside, and there's quite a bit of spring noise in there too. So I'm just going to go through on every single side, just like you normally would. Get a screwdriver, unscrew the screw, and just put a little bit of Lubicle Black inside all those centerpieces. So here we go with the first centerpiece. We're just going to squeeze out a little bit of the lubricant onto the tip like that. I hope it doesn't run out. Yeah, there we go. Just make a little dot, and then just set it right in there where the screw touches the plastic. There we go. Now we can just retract that back and set it on something that won't get all stained, and then put the screw back in and assemble it as normal, and already got on my finger. And just for a little comparison real quick before I totally finish lubing the cube, here are two sides that are tensioned pretty much exactly evenly. This one does not have Lubicle Black in it, so spinning it looks something like this. Just turns for a little tiny bit at a time. But this side does have Lubicle Black, and it spins like this. And now just turning the cube around a little bit, I definitely do notice a bit of an improvement. The whole thing just kind of feels a little bit smoother. Again, I haven't lubricated the pieces at all, but even just all the sides, even though it's pretty tight and a pretty bad cube, it just feels a little bit nicer in general. Looks like I have parity there. I need to disassemble that. But yeah, this core lube has actually helped the feeling of the pieces of the cube, which is actually pretty amazing. And again, that's completely without lubing the actual inside pieces of the cube at all. It's just the core. And as this lube is getting worked in a little bit more, I can definitely tell that it is still improving even more. The cube in general just feels less dry, which is kind of amazing because I didn't actually lubricate the pieces at all. So yeah, it just kind of feels like a better cube. So basically the point of this is like in a speed cube, something like my GAN Air or Volk or GTS, something like that. The point of it is it just adds a little bit more performance that may or may not be entirely noticeable, but it still helps nonetheless. And at the same time, you kind of still need to lubricate the core of your cube no matter what. And so it's kind of just a better idea to use a better core lube like this than any other lube. And so real quick here, I'm just going to try it out on my GAN Air, which is basically my main speed cube now. So what I'm going to do is just get a little bit of lubricant out there and just fit it right into there where the screw and spring hits the plastic. Anyway, I just got the cube assembled again, so let's just go ahead and try it out. Kind of get the lube worked in here. Already I kind of feel a little bit of a difference. It just feels like there's a little bit of smoothness that wasn't there before. Just kind of like a little bit less resistance while you're turning aside. Yeah, I think that is actually from the lube. That's pretty surprising, even on a cube that was already really good like the GAN Air. It did manage to improve it a little bit more. It's kind of hard to explain the exact feel of the turning, like the exact change that took place, but it definitely does feel like it's better than it was before, and you definitely do need some sort of core lube if you're going to have a good speed cube like this. So Lubicle Black is pretty much the best that you can get. And so yeah, I guess it would probably be worth it if you like have a lot of good speed cubes and you really just want the best of the best speed cube. If you're just like a casual speed cuber, it probably doesn't matter that much. You probably don't really need to spend your money on this. But overall, I am pretty surprised at how much it was actually able to do to this cube. I didn't think that a core lube could actually do this to a cube, but it actually can. That's pretty surprising. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't know how to do OLL, so I'm just gonna give up. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!